Hello Commanders, Commander Plater here, and welcome to today's live stream. I hope everyone's doing very well and you guys are having a good week so far, and obviously your Thursday is the day before Friday, which is important, because then it's the weekend, which we like. So I'm hoping everyone's doing alright, everyone's doing okay. Today we are on the spot of gather for engineering data, because I found out last stream that I'm woefully short of certain things, and we really could do with getting them. So we're going to be heading a few different places in order to get them. We're going to pick up some wake data, that's going to be important. We're also going to be picking up some other bits of data from megaships too. Thank you to Vortex for giving me the good suggestion of going and heading out to one of those, one of the megaships close by. Well, it should be an interesting one. I think we just need recon limpets for that, so we'll give it a go. And it's something I've not done much of, so we'll definitely have a look at. I'm trying to get comfortable here. My chair's getting a bit old, and it doesn't have the same back support, or lower back support that it used to. I'm like, that's twiddle stuff. That's a bit better. But yeah, so we're going to go and head in, and we're going to go and change ships, the main plan first of all, and then we're going to probably pick up the Asp Explorer. It is probably my favourite ship for going out and doing these types of things. It's no compromises, whilst being bright, shiny and cold, which we like. But of course, hello to everyone. So we're Quiz Engine, Roger. Sean is an alien. Oh god, see, the grammar kills me, buddy. Gary, hey, hi, bye. Kuro, and Dante, how you doing? Hope you guys are doing alright. Commander Terakov, hello. But you know what, if you are an alien, then why would I expect you to play by English grammatical rules? What? Why would I expect that? I wouldn't. I shouldn't expect it. Look. Oh yeah, let's change that to that, shall we? So we can all see what we're doing and what we're up to. I always forget, and I'm like, hey, look, it's just my face doing stuff, looking at the screen. Cool, you can't see a thing. Not quite, Gary. Not quite. That was a moment I realised, I was like, oh no. Say Colin, not a bad idea. Use your fastest ship to gather wake data. I'm just, to be honest, fleet carriers have made gathering wake data a lot easier. Like, you just sit in an instance with a fleet carrier and they rack up, which is quite nice. Solid landing already. Okay, so we're going to jump over into the Asp Explorer. Now, what we will need to do for this is pick up a recon limpet controller, because I don't think I have one stored on my carrier. Almost 100%, definitely don't. But Shinrata is thankfully only one jump away. So yeah, Roger, the old golden compass for the. You know what? Not a fan of the books or the movie, but I like the name, like how it sounds. Dave, hey, how you doing? And Gallagher, how are you doing as well? Sup, Gypsy? Welcome to the stream, fella. Let's just double check to see what we've got. Surf scanner, cargo group, drive booster. Things we won't need. Things that we won't need. Cargo resistant rack. We can't store because we've got a bunch of modules. Right, let's look at our stored modules because apparently we're maxed out. Which, I honestly don't know how that happened. Again. Again. If we want the cargo racks to be carried around, they are useful. from a BGS point of view. Collectible controller, fine. Plasma fuel scoop. Do I need a 4A? Oh, yeah, I need that. Actually, wait, do I need a 4A refinery? Because I should have a ship with a refinery on already, and that should be fine. And if I do, I need one, really. That'd be the Type 9, and it does have... 2A refinery. Yeah, we don't need a 4. Too much of this, really. And it's a shame Frontier said there's no plans to change it in Odyssey, which is a mistake. Like, we need these things. Definitely need these things. Faux show. Do I need a 2? Probably not. But right, what we're getting rid of? We're getting rid of the refinery. Come on. There it is. Bosh, done that. Gear Spider, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Do we need... I've got to start thinking a bit more sensibly about this. Is actually, we'll just do the outfitting on this, and then we will worry about everything else after. Right, so we'll grab a Debrew, what's it, Themey Jig, Recon Olympic controller from Shinrata, because it's guaranteed to have everything that we need. All good. But how's everyone doing today? What are you guys up to in game at the moment? Anything interesting? Are you going to go and take part in the community goal? This week's community goal that involves going to Colonia? Where you pick up xenobiological components and it's not Thargoid based, no matter what people think. It has nothing to do with Thargoids. Just saying. Definitely doesn't. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Cola is good. Yeah, it is, Roger. It's thirst quenching. It's got a little bit of taste to it. I enjoy it personally. Except this is Coke Zero, and I've got to be honest with you, I wish I hadn't bothered buying it. I wish that I'd got Diet Coke, or even full fat Coke instead. And it's rare for me to say that about full fat Coke. And I'm aware that it's not got fat in. Okay. Jameson, there we go. What we say? I don't know why I say full fat Coke. I don't know why I've been saying that for years. Because it's Diet Coke, so you got full fat Coke. I don't know, but yeah. And I actually prefer Pepsi as well. So what can I tell you? It's what was in an offer at the supermarket. So exciting. I've got a lot to say today, as you can tell. I've got a lot on my mind, a lot going on. Stephen, hello, how you doing? So a little bit of an update on Alfred. He's managed to now further scratch my arm, probably can't see it. Also, he scratched my lip this morning and my nose. He's a good lad. Whilst going crazy. And I looked at him and I thought he looked like he weighed 2 kilos, which meant it was time to go and get the snip at the vets. And I weighed him today and he's still only 1.9. Still only 1.9 kilos. And he can't be fixed until he gets to 2 kilos. Which, should calm him down. I don't know whether or not they'll make him wear a cone of shame or not. When we had Clive done, they actually didn't even put any stitches in because the incisions were so small. They literally like two tiny little slices on either side of his ball sack and just pop them out, and then they go, there you go, done. So I'm hoping something similar can happen with Alfred, because I'm pretty sure he's smaller and younger than Clive was. I didn't realise. I thought they had to wait until they're a certain age rather than a certain size. And I had no way of weighing Clive when we were getting him done. So, ooh, okay. Hello, Jameson Memorial. I have never seen that before. Shocker Deluxe, hello, how you doing? And Stephen, you're saying that you feel my pain because your dog got excited and headbutted you. Ouch. Oof. Laban, yeah, he probably does know. He knows that he needs to go crazy. Yeah. That was a squeaky bumhole moment, right? Unfortunately, Vortex, none of the stations are the right station anymore. So Commander Tarakov, where do you find pod samples? You have your other commander in Colonia, but early research on the forums suggests known pods are very far. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't think it's going to be a very well participated community goal at all. Yeah, not at all. I've got no advice whatsoever. I don't know where you're supposed to find the pods and pod samples at all. Chief Dog, we are collecting data for engineering, so not exploration data. But yeah, Tarakov in VR. Ooh. That's one of those ones where you go, no! Throw your headset off and you scream and run away. Like, no. Gonna noop my way out of this one, just slowly back away, nooping. Yeah, Gypsy, exactly that. All the way of going to Colonia to get a bumper sticker. And also struggling to find the thing that you need along the way. I'm not feeling that as an idea. I'm not liking that. So this CG has no interest for me whatsoever. Actually, Stephen, we're going to head over to a megaship, and we're going to be raiding it for data, or reconning it for data. So we want recon limpets for this one, recon limpet controller. And we only need one at a time out, so that's fine. We'll also remember to buy some limpets along the way. Actually, no, we're going to grab some collection limpet controller as well. We're going to be reasonably well prepared, I think. Do we need collection limpet controller? I guess not really. No. We won't bother. I'm assuming that I'll get told if I'm doing something wrong by people, because I normally do. But yeah, we should be heading over to LP 634-1. Hopefully. That's the idea. Commander Tarakov, yeah, it's going to be quite the lengthy live stream, isn't it? Not sure how I feel about it at all. So let's do our fire groups. Yeah, that'd be fine. Will it be fine? No, we'll put it in that one. Put it in its own. Ooh, not you. Okay. So commenting, you're saying you're playing ED and watch my lovely stream, which can be confusing at times if you don't know what the sound effects are coming from. Yeah. Stephen, yeah, the CG is in Colonia. Carl, recon limpet. Recon. That's what we want for this particular thing. Research limpets are used to extract samples from Thargoids, which we are not doing. So in case anyone's missed it, the community goal that there is, we're going to count that. And we'll have a look at it. This is daft. Totally daft. So, we've got The Holloway Bioscience Institute in Colonia is offering high payouts for delivering samples of space-dwelling life forms. The Holloway Biological Centre on Colonia 7G is the organisation's primary research laboratory, which specialises in xenological studies. Jack Station, which is also the Colonia system, has agreed to serve as the delivery point for this initiative. Chief Researcher Dr. Roy Casimir outlined the requirements. There is still a huge amount to learn about the fascinating structures that grow within the vacuum of space. As our stock of specimens is running low, we require fresh tissue samples from living organisms to continue our experimentation program. I appreciate that our facility is located at a considerable distance from the core systems, but we're willing to offer generous reimbursement for those who make the journey. Pilots requested to extract any type of tissue sample, including pod mesoglea, from any type of seed pod. Yeah, I'm not going. I'm not doing it. Not my thing. Not going. Yeah, I mean, you get money as well. So there is that, Stephen. I mean, you've always got to remember that the monetary reward of a community goal is normally pretty good. And I'm assuming... Not very chance. Not very small chances there, no. I thought we were going to start factors here. We've got bounties that I desperately need to get rid of. Let's grab some limpets. Because limpets are good.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
And also what we need to check is what this is out for. So we've got a wake scanner. Yep, check. Yep, cool. Got everything we need. Away we go. Yeah, only a week though. Yeah, Ralph, I have no clue where to get them. Colin, what sort of planet has lead on it? A pencil planet? No, seriously though. You're probably going to need to check with eddb.io for that one. I've got... I don't know. But yeah, only 1 week on that community goal. I'm a bit like, No thanks. It's just, it's not... If I were to go to Colonia, I would not want to rush. For sure. And also, I wouldn't... Where do you find these things? Like Vortex is saying, where do you find them? Where do you find them? Exiler, hey, how you doing? You did platter me, which hurts. I feel wounded. But yeah, I have had a really good rest, and I've been eating lots of food, which is really a big thing for me at the moment, is that I'm able to pack in as much food as possible. And I'm up to 73.5 kilos, which is really hard work to do, by the way. I don't know if anyone's ever tried to eat with the intention to gain weight. Really difficult. By accident, really easy. On purpose, really difficult. But yeah, that's an interesting one. Actually, Stephen, yeah, for me, a bit of weight will really do me good. I need to be heavier than I am. I've never been below 75 kilos in my adult life, and then I got down all the way down to 72. Started to dip under 72, and I'm like, this is bad. This is dangerous. This is not good. It's all medication-based weight loss, which is a bit like. XTA, how you doing? Batch Stickman, hello, and Pro Rock, hello. Trocker Deluxe, yeah, the Codex. The Codex is actually one of my bigger disappointments in Elite than anything else, really. So you look at biological and geological, okay, and you need to look at the organic structures, and you're looking for these pods. So you've only got a few reported, 7 confirmed, apparently. Now, confirmed normally means you've actually been there and done them. So confirmed location, found one for bark mounds. Collared pods. You've got reported ones, so you basically have to go there and look for them. And it's a bit like, like that. I can't. I've no interest in it whatsoever. And the way I thought would happen with the Codex is that you would get suggestions of, say, oh, you know, we've got rumours of ice fumaroles, for example, in somewhere. You know, you've got rumours. So you'd click on it and you look at the rumoured and you'd be like, okay, well, where's the rumour? And you'd go and it would give you like maybe a system name or something like that. And so you'd go off and you would go and find them, and then it would change from being rumoured to reported, and then you'd go and you can confirm it from there. And that's kind of what I hoped it'd be. There'd be this huge library of places, like Lagrange clouds. So I've actually been to a couple, and it wasn't exactly good fun. It wasn't a great experience to go off and do it. So yeah, I've got a problem with the Codex. I don't like how it works, and doesn't work how it was pitched to us particularly. It's not a huge repository of information. Was I thinking it'd be like Elite Wikipedia? Yeah, and that's kind of what it sounded like when it was spoken about and it was discussed. So I think it needs a really strong revamp, especially with Odyssey coming up, where we're going to be getting planetary-based discoveries. You can't add something on and then it not to something non-functioning. It's like you don't upgrade the wheels on a car with no engine, you know. you just don't do it. So that's my thought. Philip, yeah, I'm doing alright. I do hope that this year goes better than the last. It's not looking great so far, if I'm honest. It's looking a bit messed up. Hang on, DA star type. DA star type? Right, I assume Vortex. We're going to the Lowell Class Science Festival, are we? I assume that's where we're heading. Yeah, I think it would make much more sense. Picard, hello, how you doing? But yeah, that was my thoughts on the Codex. I just thought the Codex, it was kind of what was told and then what was given are very different things. And I was really disappointed that we didn't get what we thought we would, or what we were pitched to get. What is that? A white dwarf. Oh, it's white dwarf. Because it's DA class. I'm like, wait, what? Picard, yeah, there is a new CG. We're just talking about it, actually. It's in Colonia, which doesn't hold a lot of interest for me at all. I'm not going to go and do it. I'm making passing it, but they're after biological samples from space-faring organisms, like pods, certain pod types, things of pods. Not my thing. But I am going to collect some data for engineering, because I was running a little bit low. I think I was running low on certain things. Let's throttle down and have a double check. So yeah, data. I'm certain things I'm doing really well on. Certain things I'm really not. Like I have 0 irregular emission data, for example. So yeah, we've got lots of gaps in things. I don't mean thyroid wake data for anything. But yeah, we've got a few things that we really need to stock up on. But yeah, Stephen, it is a weird one that we didn't get a anti-thyroid CG. I would have expected that, even if they could put one on over Christmas, really, or Christmas and New Year. Like that would have been a perfect time for people to get involved to it. Go get to it, start blowing up thyroids, getting involved and stuff. I think perfect timing. And are they still there? Is that all still going on today? Because the reason why we stream on Thursdays is 1, it used to be my day off from work when I worked, and 2, it's always server tick time. So we've still got 1 burning station, and the rest are being repaired down there, and then Witchhead. Oh, MK, don't get me wrong, I'm perfectly fine with the spreading the love for players, but it's just a bit naff, isn't it? I don't know, Philip. I don't know if there's been many. Jimmy Jensen, hello, how you doing? Can you help me out to find your massacre target? So assume you've got a massacre mission. What's the name of the mission? Tell me and I will help. Because it makes a difference. Well up for helping. It's just the particular way that this CG is going to be set up is going to be very difficult to complete. it's going to involve lots of people going to these known stellar phenomena and then logging in and out repeatedly to collect stuff, and that's a bit naff. Isn't it? Okay, we have a science vessel. Let's get our data link scan on. So it will bung night vision on. Corsair faction pirates. Right, Jimmy. So, in the mission tab, it will tell you where to go or which system. So, where you go over, and you have it over in your transactions tab, go into there, and that will tell you where to go, basically. Also, Gallagher's giving me a good bit of advice there, which is that you need to check the map. Now, we've only got a couple of bits and bobs to look for. Hey Minnie, how you doing? So, it's been a while since I've done this, so I'll go on. Look for the Big Dish data terminal. Well, we're going to scan the upload links first. I'm after engineering data in general, Minnie, because I'm running a little bit short in places. Thought that might make a difference there, and it didn't. Doing some small amounts of precision flying? Me? No way. Yeah, but I don't want to cheese it, Minnie. It's a bit boring to cheese it, isn't it? So I know that is the best place to do it, but to sit there and have to log in, log out, log in, log out, log in, log out over and over again. A bit boring. Okay, yeah, so Jimmy, you go to that system then, and you scan the nav beacon. So you drop into the nav beacon, then you leave the nav beacon. And then when you go into the system map, it should show it. I've also seen the 3-dish thing. 3-dish thing. In the middle. Depends what you say the middle is, doesn't it, as well? Because what I'm not seeing, I'm not... Oh, right. This. Yeah, Minnie, it's not necessarily about saving time. Oh, this is a problem, though. There's no... It's not scannable. It's not scannable. There's nothing. It's like it doesn't exist. It's not there. It's not there. Yeah, it's about my personal narrative. Thanks, Ralph. Race G Dodd. Hello, how you doing? Oh, yeah, I've definitely scanned it. All right, got a data link scanner. That's the second time I've done it. Right, you guys saw me scan it the first time, right? Because I did. Definitely did. Right, well, now we'll be able to go and do it. I definitely scanned it. So... Alright, Brace, got it. So... We want... this thing here, the hackable data transmitter. Now, because we're in an anarchy system, this should be totally fine. Now, we're going to have to hit it with the data link scanner, I think. Okay, and from there, we should be able to hit it with the recon limpet. Is that right? Because I'm not seeing it. Should come up with something next to it. Uh-oh. There's a lot of ships that just jumped in. There's a lot of power capacitors here as well. Okay. Now, we definitely said recon limpets, didn't we? Sub-target lit. Thanks, Vortex. Nice and simple. So, we're going to fire off a recon limpet. And off it goes. Yes, Minnie. Exactly. So, here we go. We're off. See, Solitaire, I thought it was all done. We live and learn, don't we? Okay, hack is complete. So we've basically just picked up a bunch of different data you can see in the top right hand corner. So yeah, and that is it. That is how you hack. Not the best demonstration, obviously. Cargo bays, yeah, you can. So it has cargo bays, and you can go and hack them as well. So if we go over to one of the cargo bays, I'm going to show you how. I don't really want to, if I'm honest. So you data link scanner it, and from there it gives you a limpet docking point, which you hit it with. In this case, not a recon limpet, apparently. You hit it with something else. I don't know what limpet type would you use on that? That's a question. You can't, as they're bugged at the moment. Oh, that's super, that is, isn't it? So, yeah, but, oh yeah, it would be Hatchbreaker. See, you say that, Minnie, but not always. Not always. It's variety. I'm not trying to be the most efficient, so stop. Yeah, probably would need Hatchbreaker for that, you guys are right. That makes perfect sense, it'd be Hatchbreaker. So yeah, you hit with the Hatchbreaker, and then away you go. Which we're not doing, because I don't have any. Thankfully. No, you're not. Now, if we have a look at... No, never mind. Yeah, no weight data, which is a different way of doing it anyway. So weight data will go to a carrier and we'll simply scan. So, no. We'll head out and then we'll turn around and come back. Yeah, I've learnt that when it comes to Mini and engineering, you just ask him what to do and then do it. So, we're actually going to turn around, come back straight in and do it again. Oh, did not. Oh, caught in this unfortunate little loop here. Yeah, we're going to need to move away from it slightly and then turn around and come back. So Race, you're saying that the Kyber array was actually your idea. You just put a little twist in it. Interesting. Okay, so we're back in. Data link scanner, actually do the whole thing. Could have sworn I got the whole thing off last time. Apparently not. Definitely did it there. And there it is. We're going to then get closer to it, get at the data link scanner again. And then we can hack it with a recon limpet, and hopefully we'll see what we get.
Recon limpet link established.
Yeah, Stephen, it is, and that's why I'm trying to avoid doing it, if I can. So kind of like the looping to come back thing is a bit different. It's very simple, but God, it is boring, isn't it? Okay, so we've got unusual security firmware patch, cracked industrial firmware distorted shield cycle recordings. So yeah, a bunch of stuff. Bunch of different stuff. Very nice. Now, what we are going to do is now do some wake data. Hey Chris, how you doing? I'm saying, where was that to crack? The system is LP634-1, and it's the Lowell class science vessel. Now we're going to go back, because to be honest, I don't need a huge amount. You know what? We're going to do a few more. I'm gonna make sure I'm stocked. I mean, I've got a decent amount of data already. But let's see if we're maxed out on anything. We're maxed out on decoded emission data. Distorted shield cycling is almost maxed. Inconsistent shield soak. Pattern alpha obelisk data because no one uses that for anything. Yeah. Yeah, Mini, it's probably what it is. What it does. It's what it do. Nothing I can do to fix that. That's all comes from Restream. Unexpected emission data. It's fine. Right. So other options of doing this is you log out, which is really boring. And I actually feel like it's going to be quicker for me just to low wake away, turn around and come back. Ralph, when you say you're looking for a planet with trees that grow data shards, you won't find data on stuff. But yeah, and then what we'll do is once we've done some gathering, we'll go and hit up a material trader as well. We'll probably want to go and hit a few of them. Trees with Wi-Fi. Well, that'd be one way to get people to plant lots of trees, wouldn't it? So yeah, you have to scan it every single time, which isn't ideal. Yeah, Race, I think lots of people do that. That's fairly common. But variety is the spice of elite. Don't know about that. Okay. I love that. We have a tick. And they have a cave troll. Yeah, Ralph, that's a good one. No, ProRock in BGS ticks are always good. You know this. Because the Empire grows. Things move in the right direction. Oh, right, cool, we're full in some stuff. That's fun. But yeah, I think that's all I can be able to do with that. Because I get so bored of gathering. I can't stress how boring gathering is. So we're gonna I always say that I like the outcome, but I don't like the process at all. So we're going to head to LFT926 and we'll help a data trader there because it's kind of in the right direction for where we're going.
Frameshift drive charging.
The old way was bad. The old way was really bad, though. I think we can all agree that the way you used to gather stuff,
4, 3, 2.
was when you only had a limited amount of storage overall. That was a nightmare. Tom, do I think ED will have space legs and ship interiors before starting and will become a fully finished game? Well, here is the thing, is that we are getting space legs in a couple of months, hopefully a couple of months, and then ship interiors, I don't know if we're ever going to get.
Fuel scoping.
I feel like Elite is more about getting out of the ship now. It's going to be we've spent so long with like this view
Disengage.
that it's just getting off the ship. I've had enough now. I'm done with it. Get me off this bloody ship. You know, that kind of thing. I think that's where we are. Gallagher, so where it says April, I know it said April the 21st, but here's the thing. That date isn't real. That date is because a date has to be put in on the Steam store page by the developer. And Frontier have confirmed that any date, unless confirmed by them, should basically be completely ignored. So, that's fun. It's unfortunately, it's probably not going to be. Oh, who, I mean, April was my guess anyway. That was my thoughts. Oh my god, there are so many carriers in this system, which is good because we can use one of them to get some wake data. Space butts. What, spaceships? Isn't it? It's spaceships. That's what we got. Archdief, yeah, it is. The current CG is in Colonia. I'm just a bit like, feels bad.
Disengaged.
I'm not loving that. So, let's see how they implement the on-foot travelling. Yeah, the whole the interstellar. What's it called? Something interstellar. The interstellar. The thing that I can't remember the name of. Apex Interstellar. There you go. The ability to move from one planet to another. I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't know how that's going to be at all. But I always said with the old engineering, Gusku, yes, it is indeed an ASP. Well, it's an ASP Explorer. Sorry, not an ASP Scout. I wouldn't fly an ASP Scout. Fungi Eater. They are different CGs, is what they are. What we've had so far has been different ways of CGs. A lot of the problem is that you've only got so many gameplay mechanics and gameplay loops to work with. I think what it is the rewards make the difference. Let's try not to zap through the station. But yeah, there's only so many mechanics that can be had. And anything, and basically it has to be either collecting something and dropping it off. And the different ways of collecting things could be bonds, bounty vouchers, commodities, and then that's it. You can literally only have those things. So, or data, I guess, yeah, or data, or exploration data. Which is a bit of a limited, I guess. Have I ever played Eve? I've tried, Minnie. I've tried to play Eve. I just, it just didn't grab my attention at all. Like I wasn't interested enough in it at all. Phase, you say, UI question, helmet UI is pretty damn cool. I think we might get a ship. No, I don't. Is the answer to that one, Phase. I don't think we will. Would I like to see modular ships based on function? I don't know. I feel like Elite has got very distinctive, very distinctive look to it. You know, it's a very particular. All the ships are very particular. They're all iconic. That's the word we're looking for. You know, you see them, you know them, and you know. I'm okay with certain bits being changed, or like and that type of thing. Certain things like, you know, your ship kits and stuff like that. That's all totally fine. We'll trade this down. I think we'll do that. We'll trade them down a little bit. Dave's Craft, you say, oh, you mean like fleet carriers were supposed to be? Yeah, about that.
Hello there.
Don't know. Quid, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. That's nice. Nice. Let's have a look. See if we've got anything else. So basically, I've got data for everything. I've got all the data I could possibly need in any way, shape, or form at this point. So that's done. Wake scans we've actually... Oh, yeah, actually wake scans we're short on, really. Race, I think I have seen the Booper. I think I've experienced it. You've got to remember is that minis blow me up a lot.
Hello there.
David Jones Locker, thank you for the follow. Now, we're going to trade these up, I think. Oh. And the reason why we're going to trade up is because the unusual encrypted files you find all over the shop. Oh god! Oh god, the trade! Painful. We'll do the same with the inconsistent shield sake. We won't quite do what we did before, but we'll go up a little bit so we don't... Oh, actually we don't need to. Let's hop over. Because the idea is that we can just clear some space out and make it so we've got space to clear other, or collect other stuff. Oh, Davis, no, not the same. Yeah, you did. You boot my Type 9, and then I turned on auto docking, and then the auto docking then slammed me into my carrier and got me blown up. Bastard. Oh wow. Oh god, that's painful. But yeah, I'll do it. We're doing alright for that. Okay, so are we maxed out on these? I think we are, aren't we? Ugh, stop pressing that button. Right. Silly plater. Okay, right. So now we've got everything pretty much evened out, so we've got space to collect other things, which is good. Wait data time. So, Dave's Craft, same general question. Why are the raw materials grade 4 traders but show grade 5 in the system panel? That's because there is only grades 1 to 4, and that's what it do. For some reason, there is no higher grades. So there are only 4 grades, so they have to top it off. I guess they have it set to top rather than to grade 5, as it were. So it's top grade versus anything else. Now, right, we're going. I don't know if that made so much sense, but yeah, I've got to be honest with you, Yellow Cave Frog. If it had been a module, I definitely would have been all over it. Actually, you know what we'll do? We will just head to one of the carriers that's in this system. Excuse me. Go to the nearest one.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
Mini, so you see carrier still in Hiller, cluttering up the place, making it look scruffy, I imagine. So Stephen, that was in one moment. That system, if anyone that wants to know. LP 634-1. No, I'm gonna decline politely today, Minnie. Right, there's the way scanner. And now we essentially sit here and wait to see things to jump. I say wait for things to jump. We've got to wait for ships to jump out. That's kind of the idea. Oni Cactus said we brightened your mornings. Oh my god. Hey, Minnie, Minnie's like sugar. You get him in, immediately take you straight up. Then, if you have too much, you crash. When I say you crash, I mean he blows you up with something. Oh. Super Dark, hey, how you doing? Sorry, I forgot to say hello to you there. I'm ashamed of that. But hey everyone, how you doing? If you've joined, I haven't said hello. I'm sorry. But also, if you do want to hit the like button, then please do. If you fancy it. We're obviously sitting around at this one. I picked this one because it was the closest. Although it bothers me that it immediately selects a different carrier. Oh well, thank you, Race. We're only on 37 and there's 95 people watching, so there's that. I'm not one to really fuss about it too much, so it's okay. Yes, Yellow came from that was Mrs. Plater sneezing. So Yellow Cave Frog says bless you.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. We're honestly, I thought normally you get a carrier and all the ships jump in and out constantly, and that's the best thing about carriers, is that it's a great place to farm data for wakes. But I'm yet to see a ship jump in or out yet. So actually, you know, Stephen, if people don't like it, it's okay. If they want to hit the dislike button, I don't mind. Commander Zagur, I'm not actually after services. All I'm after is ships to leave and jump in and out. That's kind of the idea behind it. Is that they look, this guy here. What did he pop an SC? What did he pop a heatsink? He just disappeared. Briefly. Race, no, apparently it doesn't. So it does need to be NPCs. But that is what I'm pretty sure that these sensors are pretty good. Yeah, this isn't working at all. No, this carrier is completely quiet. Because I can't scan the carrier, so. Gonna go back to my own. Gonna go back to my own carrier. If I'm gonna sit around, I'm at least gonna go to one that I like. Louis, actually, normally carriers are supposed to be really good for it. Like, I say normally. All right, let's head to Hilla. Gel. Normally it doesn't matter at all for stuff like that. Oh look, see, someone's left now, and now there's a wake, and now I'm gonna have to rush to get to it. Classic. Yeah, nav beacons aren't a bad one. I hope we get something good. We've got another one who's jumped out now, so I think it just takes time. Atypical. 2 lots of atypical. Mini, again, I'm going to politely decline today because I need my sanity to remain in check. And you'll sing at me again. VRL, yeah, that is the way it's supposed to work. But I always say that so that people know that I'm not just whoring myself for likes. I want it to be very, very clear, very important that I am not just whoring myself for likes. Alright. We are going to leave. So, you guys are saying that we go somewhere highly populated, but then again, we're in LFT 96 isn't exactly got a low population, has it? It's only 12.5 million. I suppose that's reasonably low, isn't it? If we want to consider how low places are, we could go to Shinrata. Only has a population of 85, so it's not that large. So let's go to a really big population system, shall we? Let's go for. Let's pump up the populations. I mean, honestly, really, going to Seoul might be the best bet. Although, see now, oh no, you're not there. There. So we do have a few places that look to be the correct size with billions. But there's going to be no carriers in Seoul, is there? So that's the problem, because it's permit locked, so there won't be any there. But if you want super busy, right, so let's check out El Cheetah. I'm sure there'll be one in there. Commander ZGR, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome aboard. Right, Let's go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, you're going to get large plasma charges and large shard cannons.
3, 2,
Ooh, Oni. No, can't have that. That'd be awful. And Commander ZGUR, thank you for the follow. Wait, what? What?
fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Luke, you're saying you need to have leaked on Xbox Reloving the Learning Curve. Oh, it's steep. It's steep and high. Is what it is. But yeah, there's certainly a lot to do and a lot to learn. Just when you think you've learned outfitting, then you suddenly have to worry about. Oh, right, I gotcha. How confusing. But cool that you play together. I like that. Yeah, just when you think you've got outfitting done and understood, you've got engineering to worry about. And just when you think you've got engineering sorted, you've got Guardian unlocks to worry about. And so on. But yeah, there's things like that where suddenly you're like, oh wait, and there's more. Or you think you understand one ship type, and then suddenly there is more stuff to worry about along the way. Honestly, I only use one third-party tool most of the time. Luke, do your research. That's what I'll say. Do your research. Very much a thing that you need to do. Do your research. Oh look, it's a little stabby one. It's a little chubster. Mining lances. Ugh, not that. Attack Sig, hey, how you doing? What did you miss? Not a lot, really. Not a lot going on. Staying cool and breezy. Yeah, I'm not even sure who I'm assigned to power play for at the moment to kind of like wait to see who I need to do. Who am I assigned to? Pranav Antal is who we're currently assigned to, because we were going to be getting... What was I after? Enforcer cannons. That's what I was going to be getting, but then I didn't. Eek. Christopher, yeah, Commander Will K, I am astounded by what they can do. Like, astounded. Yeah, MK, I've really not bothered. Stephen, no, that carrier isn't mine. Oh no, don't, no. Ugh. I've got to engineer my wake scanner, I think. Or fly better. One of the two. I don't know which one. Roger, I'm glad you enjoy. Shards are really, really good against Cyclopses. Anything bigger than a Cyclops, shards are not going to be your friend particularly. You're going to really struggle to keep up with them in order to keep, because a Basilisk flies too fast. You need to be able to catch up with one, and it's hard work. Oh yeah, I've got no shame, so it's alright. At this point, I've been on the internet too long. Got none. Because there are so many ships in here. So actually, maybe it's right that... Oh, we've got another wake pop up. And the Asp Explorer can move reasonably quick as well, so it's like I boost and then I'm going too fast and then I'm on top of them and I'm past them and then it's like great, wonderful. It's happened. You kind of want it to be that so that as soon as you're in range that you don't overshoot, but you've got enough time to get on top of them. Oh, come on! You can't be serious. And then I took my thumb off the button because I'm a mug.
Scan detected.
Don't they know that wakes decay? I've got work to do here. Yeah, super duck. So Gauss are the go-to because they do the most precise damage, which makes them perfect for exerted hearts. That's kind of the idea behind them. Yeah, Ralph, I'm picking up on that right now. So I'm going for the once the boost is over. This could be actually quite well timed. There we go, that one's alright. Just need apparently none mini on there. Just anything I can get really. Anything is good at this point. I'm not after anything in particular. Just topping up the coffers, as it were. No. But yeah, that's the plan. Anomalous FSD telemetry. But yeah, we'll grab some and then we can kind of move on really. And then we can start looking at actually putting some things together and preparing appropriately. Louis, thanks. I guess that's a positive thing. I'm one of like the least shouty YouTubers out there. I don't know if I want to name any. Is it something awful? Oh yeah, it was good that. You really just took it and ran with it. Clevering, I think we all do. I think we're ready for it. Gib, hello, how you doing? So tactic, oh you mean power play, not PowerPoint. Power play. Oh great, missed it. Power play is where you align yourself to a faction and you can support them. But it's a little bit different to BGS and faction, normal like minor faction stuff. It's for one of the superpowers. And as a reward you get special modules. That's basically kind of the gist of it. There are lots of people who are into power play, who are super into power play, to the point where that's their gameplay they do. And I am not into it because I don't think it's particularly engaging content. It's basically either go and shoot some stuff or go and drop some stuff off, and that's literally your options of what you do for it. So it's a bit like playing chess.
Hello there.
In a very complicated way, I guess. Race, thank you for the follow. But yeah, it's a lot of people literally just pick up the modules, and unless power play is super overhauled soon, I would honestly recommend just being a module tourist and picking up the cool modules. So that's basically it. Luke, mate, there is a third answer that you didn't throw in there. Neither, because I don't like ketchup and I don't like brown sauce. I think they're grim. So core modules like frags that have a tighter spread, so you hit with more of them, so you can fire at people from further away. That's a good one. Or you can have mining lances, which are lasers that do damage and can be used for mining. Not a lot of damage, mind you. Or you can get things like the advanced plasma accelerators, which are large plasma accelerators that can fire more often and have more ammunition. Pretty good. I'm a fan of them. Stuff like that. Pack hounds, yes, pack hounds. Prismatic shields, yes, all that stuff. Ralph, butty is sandwich. It's some solid British slang. A bacon butty is a bacon sandwich. Typically on white bread. Yeah, I think the idea of race is that more hit, so that's the idea behind it. So there's always a bit of a payoff. Always a bit of a payoff. The same with the APAs is that they can fire more often, but they don't do as much damage when they hit. Stuff like that. Ooh. Meowser, hey, how you doing? How you been? And also the mayo with a bacon sandwich. Mayo is also grim. You're gonna notice something about me is that I don't like stuff like that. I like the only kind of sauce that I particularly like as a condiment that you might add to a burger or to a sandwich is barbecue sauce, and that's literally it. And even then, it has to not be too vinegary, because otherwise it's don't like it. Alan, no worries, mate. We can pretend you've been hard at work, so it's fine. Techno, no worries, dude. You're here now. That's what counts. Miyaza, I know what you mean. I do know what you mean. I have obviously many hours in this game. No clue, Barry. Yeah, Chris, it's not fun, but it's alright. I believe he said, question, will we lose Lake on ships? Should we collect them before they're gone? No. I do not... I was saying earlier that the ships in Elite Dangerous are iconic. And honestly, I think that's the case, is that the ship profiles... Like, can you imagine the Type 9 not existing anymore? That's ridiculous. Never going to happen. Like, it just... No, can't happen. Cannot happen. It's one of those things where I'm like, no. Gone. Gib, I did none. I did absolutely none. Should have done, didn't. Didn't do any. So yeah. Attack stick, the reason why I am is that you get your wonderful 360 degree range, more than that obviously, your 3D bubble around a carrier to chase off and go and get the wakes from without the station being in the way. That's always a plus. Plus, it's slightly different. Plus, whenever I want to, well, plus. And when I eventually want to leave, it's quicker and easier too. Yeah, Barry's spot on with that one as well. Definitely, it's not going to happen. So, I would say that we will definitely be keeping the ships that we have, and they'll be kept separate. It's just going to be, there won't be any cosmetic changes or anything like that. I just think it'll be a storyline change, and that's it. It'll still be classed as Lakon because it's still a Lakon design. Steve, yep, not boring. That's the idea. Not as quick, but not as boring. Not as immersion breaking. Yeah, hoping for a new ship. I think that would be nice. Like, where's the Type 8? Finally the Type 8 gets released. But like, oh, we've been looking through the old schematics and we've decided to come up with the Type 8. And then it gets released, and we're away. Suddenly it's like amazing. It's the ship. It's like the full-on Lakon combat ship they never made. Now that Type 10 crap, like the Type 8 was bristling with guns. 2 huge, 1 large, ready to go. That's it. Turns out that it was a full-on combat ship and kicked serious ass, but they were too worried about tarnishing their reputation as being the ultimate haul and exploration production ship. And like, there you go. WT saying FDev said Odyssey Alpha news coming the end of this week. Did they say that? I don't know, did they say that? Because I have no clue at this point. I didn't watch Super Cruise News yesterday, I was too busy streaming myself. You know, that kind of thing. That would be, in my mind, absolutely awesome, but I don't think it'll happen. That'd be cool. That'd be good to know if there is going to be alpha news coming. A date for it would be lovely. I have a bet with Down to Earth Astronomy that needs to be fulfilled. So we kind of made a bet about when the beta would come out, and then when the game would launch, or when Odyssey would launch. And he said one thing that hasn't happened, and I said another that hasn't happened yet. So his timescales have kind of been and gone. Mine still haven't. So, Tea Party Fox, thank you. I try. I do my hair every day I stream. It's otherwise I don't. If I'm not streaming or I'm not going outside, I don't do my hair. So I do it just for you guys. Well, Alan, maybe you won't now. Now you're on PC. You've got all the chances. You never know. But yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, rubbish. When you travel that far, it's... Yeah, Cheesecake the Beard is slowly coming back. I'm not really... I don't really actively grow it, but... This is good for me. Bit of scruff. Don't mind that. It's very much, I feel like, an appearance thing. Like, yeah, I like this. Oh, actually, Alan, what you could do is you could use the classic naming convention that Arthur from Frontier comes up with, which is that you choose a short syllable, it's like 1 syllable name, like typically quite a butch one, and then you slap a very strong, aggressive word on after. Like he goes Chuck Handgun, for example. So, you know, you could go with something, I don't know, like... I'm trying to think what you could really go with, like a similar kind of thing. And I'm like, so we've got Chuck, and I'm like, Butch. Go with Butch. I don't know, like Butch Plasma. Or you could go with, I don't know, something super aggressive. What could you go with? Yeah, that kind of thing. That's what I'm going with that. Who am I? I'm not your boss. I'm not your dad. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Okay, things that we need to do. Things that we have to do. Rex McGroy. Actually, that's one. Butch Plasma. Or get the word magma involved. I always think the word magma is pretty good to use. That's a sound one. Why is that not? There we go. Yeah, Butch Plasma, mate. Suddenly I'm feeling like maybe that wasn't as good as I thought it was. Doc Crosshairs. Alan. Oh no, Doc. Doc Carnage. Killjoy Star Humper. Zalos, very nice. I like it. Chuck Morris. Nocturus. Because you've got to remember that some obvious names will be taken as well. You have to always bear that in mind. Yeah, I've got my reservations about this outfitting malarkey that I'm about to do, so we'll see how it goes. Dot Carnage taken, stolen, bosh. Why didn't I come up with that? Why didn't I? Sledgehammer, very. Oh yes, nice. Makes perfect sense. Vortex, I like it. Well, you know, it's like you could go with a. Actually, I like the idea of picking like tools, like wrench, and yeah, wrench carnage. It's like wow, what a name! What's your name? It's wrench. Like no one's called wrench. Or you pick an animal. Sophie Waffles. Not a bad one. But yeah, I figured that would be not a bad one, but yeah. Wrench rather than wench. Oh yeah, definitely wrench, not wench. Wrench slap chop. Cat, like a big cat, something like tiger, and then look around for another object. Tiger lamp. Wait, you're just seeing things around you that you can see. Jonah saying misunderstood. Yeah. Axle stand. Oh no, you've got to have something like what's your name? Wrench torque. Or that kind of thing. Like it's kind of a think of the most stereotypically macho things that you can get. Like I don't know. What's your name? Carl Truckosaurus or something. Porcupine saw. Tiger Kindle, yeah. Fish grips. Mechanic Man VR, you can't like wrench talk. Well, being a Mechanic Man makes sense. Did you get prune duster? Wait. A noun plus a verb. Yeah, not really. So if you want like a fish name, you could have Jaws Stickleback. Jack Power. Yeah, that's good. Object plus action. No. I'm going to say no. Not quite. Not quite. Hank Trooper? But yeah, Raging Muskie. I like it. Half salmon? Wait, WT, you've got half a salmon sat on your desk. Wait, what? Like, okay, right, Biffcake, for example, you're a prime example of like an ultra macho sounding name, and then something else at the end. WT, I'm hoping that you're prepping it for dinner and you're watching in the kitchen. Otherwise, if you're watching at your computer with half a salmon, I don't know what to say. Spiral Smasher, not bad. Mackerel Hammer, yes. Like Barry Fishfinger, you're the same. It looks like your naming convention is the same kind of thing. Like Jeb Burger. That kind of thing. Or you know, you like I don't know, like I'm looking around again for something. Hunter pencil case. So, but something a bit better than that. Krang, you're saying what's my thoughts on the new Odyssey Planet Tech? Looks great. From what we understand is that it shouldn't be too much of an extra pressure. Frontier has said that there shouldn't be too much in the way of additional hardware requirements. Pencil case hunter. Because I've got a pencil case on my desk that contains all my Gundam modelling tools. I know, like Butch Cat Treat. Spiral Smash is quite a good one. See, WT, that's a bit too much out there, isn't it? Oh, Ralph. Oh no. Jake Satchel. Actually, MK, that's not bad. And Satchel is an underused word. So what I'm having to do now is actually we can... Why have I got this? Why do I have this kicking around? Get rid of that. But yeah, see, I'm pretty sure there's someone called that mini. Harrod. Yeah, same. That's pretty much the idea behind it. Oh no, I can't sell the Anaconda called Clive. That's the stay. Right, so we're going to transfer this to here, so we can A-rate it on its own, and then we can begin the engineering process, and we'll start working from that, I think. Chief Justice. Chief. Commander Bag of Hammers. WT. I think you're missing a little bit. I think on it. Tough rubber. No, wait, I think we've moved away too much from what we're going for. Jeff Socket, not bad. Actually, Jeff Socket's not bad. Or you can have or like something, I don't know, Jack Sprocket to kind of go with that continued theme. Is who I'm Commander Jack Sprocket, and these are my continuing adventures of destroying everything there is. Actually, why? Hang on. Yeah, I think we're definitely moving well away from it. Okay, right. Had this weird moment where I thought, wait, why only 38 ships? So right, we're moving the Anaconda over here. Then we'll do a spot of outfitting. What we're going to do is we're going to go through my Spanner Jeff. No, it needs to be Jeff Spanner. It needs to be the other way around. Clyde Clipper. Not bad. Henry Hammer. Yeah, Tenor Cheesecake. I guess we're kind of there. Luke Bulb. Bit soft. Bit soft sounding. Oyster Hammer. Actually, Graham, I kind of like it. And if you want to give it a double entendre, you go for Clam Smasher. But I didn't say that. All right. The Congenital Optimist. Allen Key. Rule 3 is for Allen. Oh my god, Commander Candy Van. Candy Van. Because of the candy in the van. And that's probably a bit close to the bone, really, isn't it, Alan? I think maybe that might be a mistake. Yeah, because I've got loads of stuff that's here and it's stored. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy another Anaconda. Yeah, I'm going to buy another Anaconda, I think. And do that. Stephen, there's no joke behind it. Is basically what Alan did was Alan was playing Forza Horizon, and where you can do your custom paint jobs for your vehicles, he took a van and he wrote free candy on the side of it, and then he got banned. I honestly think it's quite funny because it's inappropriate, and I quite like inappropriate humour. And I found that to be quite entertaining personally. So, right, we want to put it on here. Our unengineered advanced plasma accelerators. Because I bought a lot of plasma accelerators. I never thought that I would have this much stuff. So yeah, storage conda we got. And so yeah, it's actually to me, I think it's quite funny, because I know Alan, and because of that, I think that's what makes it funny. Right, we're gonna have to put on some more stuff on here as well, aren't we? Pack cans. Let's put a couple of pack cans on here to get them out of the way. Because I've got pack cans, but I've never used them or engineered them. Derek the Destroyer. See, Orange Phoenix, you've got to stay away from the in the middle. So Derek Destroyer works, but you can't have a the because it doesn't work. Ban lasted 2 weeks, but the design's been up for 3 months. Very nice, Alan. Very nice. So, yeah, I find that funny. So, Stuart, how you doing? How much of data collecting? I've done a bit. There's a couple of bits that are very easy to go into. Like, you find a very busy system, go hang around a fleet carrier with a wake scanner, and just scan stuff. That works. That's a very good way of doing it. Now, I've got one. No, see, efficient and oversized want it to stay where it is. I might sell these cannons. Actually, I might get rid of these size 4 cannons because I don't use them. I might actually get rid of all of the cannons. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get rid of the cannons. I'm finally gonna do it. I don't use them. I don't need them. Let's get rid of them. We'll clean this module whilst we're here. I'm finally going to clear house, and if I want them, then I'll go and get some more, and I'll... Gil Mullet? Barry? Sammy Sniffer Dog? No, Alan, no, you've gone too... No, it's too far. Flag Addict. See, the problem you've got there, WT, is that it needs to be like a... That's a description of someone rather than the name of someone. So what we really need to get the actual name going. So it needs to sound like it could be someone that you actually meet in the street. Like, for example, I once came across, and this is fantastic. I came across whilst in London, just outside of all places. There's a museum in London. I can't remember for the life of me what it's called. I want to say the Grant Museum? Grant Museum, yeah, it is. So Grant Museum of Zoology, right? I was in London, and outside it, there was a van. And on the side of the van, the name of the company was R.L. Slaughter. And underneath it said, for all of your laboratory needs. And I'm like, that's brilliant. That's fantastic. Like, for all your laboratory needs, what, R.L. Slaughter? Really? Like, laboratory needs. Do you actually have, like, and it's a question of, do you like, what do you do with that? Do you just deliver things like test tubes, or do you deliver dead animals? Like, you don't know. So yeah, I found that quite amusing, personally. One of those things where I'm just like, oh my goodness. Fixed. Why was I using fixed cannons? Right, we'll keep the fixed ones because they're fully engineered. I don't know why I had them. Like, why did I have them? Oh, right, we need to transfer this down here as well. Wait, what? Because that belongs on my asp. Uber Ulrich. Something like that, yeah. Yeah, Alan, that one's not so hot. Guarantee there's always one out there. Seems like you guys were joking. I don't know, man. So you've got these, they're kicking around. Seeking missile rack. I don't want to pull too much away from my carrier if I can avoid it. Think. Right, actually we don't need the Guardian Hybrid, we can get rid of that. Because we've got pinned engineering we can go for. But yeah, so that's kind of the idea, but I think it would save. Jackknife, actually Dave, yeah, that's the kind of thing. Oh, Techno Cheesecake. Sauce. Eat that one. Tea Party, you say you missed the pirate outfit. Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm not bringing it back. I can't wear it all the time. Otherwise, it would lose something, wouldn't it? It would be a bit too much. Henry Howitzer, good with the alliteration as well. MK. That's something grenade. Like, and the problem is that there aren't that many solidly masculine ones, is there? Stuart saying, "What about Anthony? You're shooting away, fighting another Corvette when another car starts shooting at you, and when you fight it back, you became wanted. Why does this happen?" Chances are, it wasn't. It was clean, and it wasn't wanted in the first place. So it was shooting at you because you might have already had a bounty on your head and you didn't know about it. That's possible. Or you flew in front of it, so then it hit you. Something like that could be. Trouser grenade. Oh god. White Boy Brian. Ah, oh, Commander Kenobi. Hello. Garrett grenade. Glass cannon. Actually, Layla, I quite like that one. Nigel Glycerin. Very nice. Very nice. Pippa bomber. Actually, you go with pip grenade. That type of that direction. I've not really done very well clearing up my modules. Wait, I have loads of pulse lasers that are efficient and oversized already, that are fixed. Why was I not using? Claymore. Yeah, Stuart. The thing is that typically, if people are already shooting you, it should mean you've got essentially fair game to start shooting them. Chances are, yeah, like I say, you might have flown in between them and got in the way and then fired on them. Dynamite. Roger Rifle. No, we need to go back to the one syllable first names, which I feel like there suddenly aren't that many. How many? Okay, right, I've actually cleared up a bunch of space in my modules, which is good. Nice. Now do you have... Alright, so we've still got Anaconda. We've got some more weapons that we can put on to another ship. So we're going to buy another Anaconda. Can't believe I'm doing this. Alright, let's buy another Anaconda. Okay. Not guilty. Oh, Dex Semtex. Hal Hunter. Yeah, not bad one. Catastrophe. Well, weirdly enough, Bran, is that you say catastrophe. My wife's doing a playthrough of Sims 4 doing the 100 Baby Challenge, and her latest matriarch is called Catastrophe. So I feel like we can't be stealing it. Professor Paynite. Well, hang on, Alan. Are we suddenly now going down a route of Elite Dangerous Monopoly names? Like Colonel Moon. Miss Scarlet Crate. I think we've seen that one. Okay, right. Hard points because we've got more things that we can put. We've actually got, we've got so many lasers that we can put on. But then I'm like, no. Wait, why have I got this? No, right. Back to store modules. That cannon. Why would I have a cannon with thermal cascade on? Get rid of it. It's out. It's gone. Yeah. Gus cannon. Duke Flukem. Because you hit about 2% of your... That's not fluke. That's bad. He could tell you off, Alan, and be like, that's rubbish. Get out of here. Clear off. Right. Well, actually, we're just going to sell that Anaconda because I don't have anything to put on it at all. Should have bought it. But the good news is that the other... Wait. Wait, did I buy one or not? Did I just... Where's it gone? I'm in it. I'm in it. That's where it is. I'm in it. Oh, we've got tons of cargo, apparently. Oh, cancel. Duke Stormtrooper, yeah, that would be more accurate. Right, let's go with them, and now we can go into Shipyard. And we'll switch over to the Anaconda Space Above and Beyond. Molly Mauler. PP McCree. Oh boy. Did I say Monopoly? Oh, I meant not Monopoly. I meant bloody Cluedo, didn't I? I tell you why we can't go for that one. That sounds a bit Roman, just so you know. Is because it's a little bit what's the word I'm looking for? Rude. And we get caught, we'll definitely get caught in the obscenity filter. So, outfitting. Welcome back, Minnie. We're about to take a massive hit on our funds. Weejet saying, "Oh, you logged off in your carrier last night, but logged on and you're in a burning station with your AX ship. That is weird." So yeah, Minnie, what I'm doing is I am finally doing it so that I've got a fully outfitted AX ship for when I need it. And I'm going to start... Oh, not you. I'm going to start engineering it. That's my plan. So it's I think it's mad that's its integrity already. So we've got some things in there which can stay. That's fine. Mini, yeah, I do. I already know the build, so it's not a problem. Oh, I wish I had another 7A prismatic, which I definitely don't. I have not watched The Chase. I don't have a link, Mini. You know I don't have a link. I never have a link for my builds. I don't have that. It's pure tankiness. It's a face. It's a face smashing build. It's designed purely for the So right, I could go for this. I'm going to make this super clear. Right, there are some things that I could go for that I don't. Now, trust me, Minnie, I've got it. I've got it. This time I can safely say I've definitely got it because it's worked so many times. I've not had any issues. Super Duck, be back later. If I'm streaming, you need to go cook food. What are you having? You having something good? Everything good? It would be cool if I had a link, but I don't. So there's that. What can I say? I just don't. So I never have links, just because here's the thing, right? I kind of know what I'm going to get out of it by doing what I'm doing anyway. Do I need to then go and do it twice when I've already made my mind up that's what I'm going to do? On Coriolis? No, I don't. So, it seems like I'm not decided yet. Oh. Well, everyone started somewhere, Dante, so you've got to do what you've got to do. Very sharp. Again, we're going to want a module reinforcement for that one. Might actually pick a Guardian module reinforcement. We don't have the power. Okay, well, do that. A 3. Hang on, what am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, see, I'm not too worried about that, Minnie. I'm not super worried about the being perfect. It'll do. Alright, Teddy, cheesecake, take care, dude. Stuart, yes, Minnie is the he is the engineering overlord. That's who Minnie is. We are shield boosters on that. Yeah, I want to make it so the only thing that I have to transfer across will be the prismatic shields. Yeah, see, Minnie, that's the problem with it, is that that's your problem, not mine. If something bothers you, it's not my problem, is it? At all. Not my problem at all. It's like, it might bother you, but I'm alright with it. Right, so, and then we'll go for another shield booster, because you can't go wrong with having too many shield boosters. I mean, honestly, I look at it, I'm like, it's not bad. Hard point, sweetest need. Beam lasers. We're actually going to go for turreted because I always forget to continue to fire them, so we'll go for that. These are going to be thermal vent. Because honestly, shards aren't that toasty, so that should work fine. And then we've got remote release flak, 4 guardian shard cannons. Very nice. And oh, I can actually. You're not that mad. Oh, but we had to have an FSD in it, do we? So yeah, I'm not a min maxer at all. Never have been, never will be. It's not my thing, and I think it only really makes a difference when you need a competitive edge in something like PvP. For me, this is me. That's my personal preference. So, but everyone's different, and everyone has different opinions, and that's okay. And sensors. We definitely need better sensors than this. That's for show. I think it's going to be designed for fighting Thargoids, so D-rated should be fine. WT, yeah, it could be. I don't know. I don't know how much we're going to be able to do. I don't know how much we'll be able to actually. So hang on, Rach, you're saying, you know, if you class rating all the good stuff at the top of the list. Oh, it's not about good stuff and bad stuff. It's about getting rid of the If we're talking about like my stored modules, it's about getting rid of the stuff that I don't want and or need. So there's no. The good is subjective there. Dave, don't ask Minnie, he doesn't know. Especially with fixed weapons. He self-admitted that he's not very good at it. So Dave's Craft is saying, any advice on learn to use fixed weapons better? Yeah, use them more often. Like that, there's honestly the way to do it is use them more often and stick to it. If you want to get really good with fixed weapons, fix multi-cannons and learn to track your target and lead your target. That's where it's at. That is what the best people do. Alright, Roger, take care, have fun. Whatever you're off to go and do. I mean, I hope it's fun. Matthew, no, I'm not trying out the CG at all. And Dave, yeah, same with FA off. If you... Because like I'm not actually, Millie, I don't fail with fixed weapons at all. I'm good with fixed weapons. Fixed energy, so hit scan weapons, so weapons that immediately you fire and they hit and they connect. So like lasers, are very, very easy to use as long as you know how to line your ship up in any way, shape or form. You're pretty good. And you don't have to worry about missing particularly. But then when it comes to something like the next step up is if you want to get all fixed multi-cannons and then you just practice. I particularly enjoy using fixed plasmas. Very, very satisfying when they hit, but quite difficult to hit with. Depending on engineering. It's worth doing, it's worth learning how to do, but it's practice. It's just all practice. That is my advice. Very much. That's what I got. That's all I got. Right, let's look at the remote workshop and see what we can do here. Power distributor we need to do. Obviously it's charge enhanced. And we should hopefully be able to get through. It depends on what I've got with regards to. Well, we're no good for data, but it depends whether or not we're good for. Yeah, things like chemical manipulators, which we should be able to get through it quite quickly. I can't believe when the new engineering came in, I thought you had to, and I mean you actually had to completely complete each level before moving on to the next one. What a dolt. What a total dolt. You know, that's a crap roll. These rolls are rubbish. Right, that's all we're getting there. I can't finish off without doing everything else. Data tuning. Oh, should be good. Hopefully, I hope. Minnie, yeah, ping me that on Discord actually. Yeah, because some mechanical components, rubbish, and they're low grade, and I've got stuff after it. No. Alright, shield boosters. This is the important bit. Because we've got loads of these to go through. Yeah, sometimes they're a bit of a jip, I think. Like you kind of have a roll and it's rubbish, and it's just a really low roll, and you're like, come on, like why? Like this here, this is so ridiculously close to being in the range where I could move on to the next level, but no. And what I need to consider as well is how much antimony I've got. So I'm not going to be finishing off any of these, and I know certain people are going to be super triggered by this mini. I'm not going to be able to complete any of the roles. So, Cyberdammy saying, do you need cargo to pick up the required samples for the CG? As far as I know, yeah. I think so. But this is about getting as much done as possible, so I'm going to have to come back and finish it anyway, because I need to go and do the experimental effects and everything. Because we're doing remote engineering, we cannot do that at Shinrata. Marcus, thank you, dude. Happy New Year to you as well. Hope you're having a good one. I imagine you were also locked down in the UK, because I know Wales is super locked down, isn't it? Which is fun. Alright, can you redo a couple of rolls? We'll go back and we'll revisit everything. What I do need to check is the power plant. Armoured, yep. Yeah, come on. Come on. No, it's not. You're lying to me. Yeah, kind of, yeah, I don't know, it's just not that going to Colonia thing. I'll get there, and then I have nothing to do, and I come back again, and that's not fun. Like, that's not a good, that's not good for me, personally. See, you don't have to use see, this is annoying, because now we need coordinate composites, and we don't have enough of them, so that's fun. Power distributor, we've done. Engines we've almost done, but we're out of mechanical components. Shield boosters, alright. Carry on. Yeah, just because my faction is based in the bubble, there's no point in me going out there, I guess. Actually, Minnie, I'd rather do it and enjoy it at the same time. The self-flagellation of collecting materials, I can't do it. I just cannot do it. And to be honest, the shields aren't the most important thing on my AX Conda at all. Oh, what am I doing rolls for? I don't need to do those rolls. Yeah, this. Go on a bit further. He's doing it for a couple of percent. Now, because actually, ED Engineer is the one third-party tool that I use and have installed, but no APIs. I I just don't want more stuff linking into more stuff. I'm just not like. Yeah, see, I just like to do things the way I like doing them. I'm not like a. If I make a video, I will tell you the best way to do something, 100% the best way to do something about it. But when it actually comes to doing it, for me, enjoying my playtime is more important than anything else. Games should not feel like work at any point. Normus, you're saying, is the Wolf CG is just a decal and cash as well, because it's always cash as well. See, I prefer to enjoy my time, Mini, and enjoy my efforts. You see, that's what it's like. 2 more shield boosters to get up to grade 5. Actually, Dave, yeah, 100% that. It's more of a. I'm more of a coach than I am a player, if that makes sense. You know, because I can tell you the best, 100% the best way to do something, and then I might do something different myself. But I'm only doing something different because it's not as important to me. Yeah, yeah. But also, here's another thing to consider as well, is what is great for being fast and getting things done is not great for streaming. At all. That's another thing to consider. Right, so... they're all done. How are we looking in the outfitting department? What I need to know we won't be using this shield generator either. Just for clarity, this is not going to be a shield generator we use. Yeah, 3 hours of relogging, Matthew. Boring. So boring. But yeah, there's no point if I... Right, let's have a look at this thing. Shield health. We don't have to worry about resistances at all on the shields because it's purely for AX, which means no resistances to be worried about. 4,000, which I'm hoping with prismatics will definitely be higher. Armour, again, you don't need to worry about it too much, but it is well rounded. 5,500, that's no engineering. So that means that I don't have that pinned. Why don't I have that pinned? I should have that pinned. Gotta go see Celine, haven't we? That's our problem. Gotta go see Celine. Gypsy, you're saying you engineer constantly, you've got 57. No. That's ridiculous. No. That's nuts. Yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? Now, I also typically don't play Elite, apart from when I'm streaming now, which I know sounds awful, but there are other games that I like to play. So for me to come and stream Elite, it keeps it as a treat, I guess. It is what it does. So it stops it from being that I get bored of the game, so then I don't want to stream it anymore and stuff like that. So that's the idea behind it. Yeah, that's not a bad idea from Ouija there. So we want... Can we get them here? No, we can't. Or can we? Yes, we can. That could be really... Yeah, Ouija, actually. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. Very nice. Stuart, did I do a video on the Guardians? I've done quite a few videos like showing the Guardian locations, how to get Guardian data, and that kind of stuff. That's very much what I've got there. So I think, Stuart, you have commented, and yeah, I am on Patreon. If you wanted to, you can support if you fancy it. Link is below in the chat, not chat, the stream description. So it's there. So Last Vendetta, you're saying you've just got into Elite Dangerous a few days ago. Welcome to the club. What would you recommend to do to make money? Bounty hunting is a great way for you to make your initial few bucks. So go into a high resource extraction site. High, not hazardous, high. Follow the police around, so there'll be system security. Follow them around and wait for them to start attacking someone. Then tag them just before they die so they turn red, and you get the bounties, and you'll make a good decent amount of cash until you're able to outfit more and then start taking things on yourself, and then you can scale up. At the same time, if you fancy it, come and join my Discord, which the link has just dropped into chat there, and we can hopefully give you some advice and guide you through the process of doing everything, because we do that. We're good like that. Hang on, first... Oh, right, okay, so Jonah, that's courier missions, by the looks of things. It's actually remarkably similar, so, because courier missionen, I assume, would be courier missions. Yeah, actually, LHS 20 is very good. Dante's right, for beginners. Ohm Station, or Ohm City, is a great place to have as your home to start off with, because it's a high-tech system, so it means you've got decent outfitting at the station there. Very good. Van, hello, how you doing? Right, that's the hard points taken care of. Integrity, 5,500. That's without engineering on 3 hull reinforcement. Actually, wait. Yeah, 3 hull reinforcement packages, which is good. Actually, we need to put another hull reinforcement on there. Yeah, Jen, I kind of guessed from it looking very similar, but not quite. Stuart, appreciate it, dude. I'm honestly glad that you enjoy them and you find them useful, because that's kind of the whole point. You make these videos, and I just want to help people out. Like, Elite is difficult at the moment. I'm trying to teach my wife how to play Elite Dangerous. Now, here is the thing. How do you enter a planet and land? Like, imagine you've never done it before. You come to the game. Nothing tells you. Nowhere tells you how to do it at all. At all whatsoever. So I'm trying to explain things, best practices, and I'm getting questions of, but why would you do? Why am I doing this? How? Why? How do you know to do that? And it's like, oh my goodness, it definitely isn't. It isn't there, is it? It's not a known thing. You don't get taught it in the game. It's not in the tutorials. It's not anywhere. And now that Horizons is rolled in, maybe it should be. Maybe the tutorials need a refresh, especially considering you're going to have Odyssey, where you're going to be landing on the planet for this huge part of the game. Maybe it should be in there. But like I said, my wife does stream as well, so that is something to. I'm trying to get her to stream Elite because I think it'll be brilliant. I think she'll do a good job, but she's made us The Sims at the moment. Which, if you want to follow her, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, yeah.
Dave's Craft, thank you so much. Oh, I love that GIF. I love that GIF. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Anyone who's willing to put their hand in the pocket for someone who's playing games on the internet to support them is wicked. You know, it's really cool. It means a lot. Now, what I need to do is I need to, with this build here that we've got, is I need to get the module reinforcements engineered, and I also need the power plant engineered as well. So, Gypsy, I have gone for turreted small beams. I've got them. So that. So Chance, you're saying that you're having trouble finding a goal. What do you enjoy doing? That's the question. Like, what do you? Might be my head getting in the way. To be fair, which can happen. Yeah, what do you enjoy doing in the game, Chance? Like, is there a particular thing that you enjoy doing? Like combat? Do you like doing combat? Is there a particular ship that you've seen where you think, I think I need that in my life because otherwise, my heart hurts? Is there something like that? Because for me, it was as soon as I've seen, yeah, Dave, we're going to engineer long range and thermal vent for sure.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Minnie, dude, thank you. US stimulus foreign aid. Oh, dude, the US, sir. I hope things settle down. So, Patrick, you say, how far is a witch head from the bubble? About 1,000 light years. We'll have a look at the galaxy map because we spent a lot of time just sat in one screen there. So yeah, it's all the way down here. All the way over here. So yeah, 891 from Shinrata, which is right next to Sol. So yeah, pretty far. But yeah, the thing is that with something like thermal vent, you don't necessarily need long range because you're not using, especially fighting Thargoids. To be honest, right, with the fighting Thargoids thing, is I won't need to apply damage using the lasers. They're there to just vent any heat that I might build up so that I can fire for longer more often. Now, the build that I've put together here will mean that I can literally mow my way through Thargoids. Like, I should be able to insta-kill I should be able to insta-kill Cyclopses really easily. So, jump up on them, close range, bam, 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 dead. Move on to the next one. And it's a build with a purpose. The reason why I've got all the armour, all the shields, because I could potentially do this in an unshielded build. No armour whatsoever. And I could just hope for the best and say, get in there, hit it, get out again. And the reason why I haven't is because sometimes things go wrong. So that's why we've gone for that one. So you're saying what's the longest range jump range on a Diamondback? It really depends so much on your build. Not an expert on that one. Mini, yeah, sure. When we come to do it, we will definitely do it, and it'll be good. But yeah, the Dolphin's a fantastic budget exploration ship. I've said that before. Right, I need to go and pin an engineer. That's what we need to do, because I don't think... Have I got one ping for Celine Jean or not? Yeah, we have. So what's pinned? I've got heavy duty armour. Oh no! Not heavy duty armour. Right, we're going to go and visit Cuck. We're going to change ships to do that though, because we're not in a position to do too much. Now what? I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that, because I had premium shard ammo applied. And I just refueled everything and restocked everything, which means it's wiped it. What a total mug. I hang my head in shame. Right. I'm just like, I'm having a genuine "you idiot" moment. I was like, oh, I can't believe I did that. Where is Cuck? Oh, it's over there. Dear me. Yep, Van. Go and change the pin. Commander Azd, hello, how you doing? Ali, hello, welcome to the stream. It is worth actually pointing out that if you have that size 5 frameshift drive from that community goal, then you will get a longer jump range. So there's something to consider. Well, Van, I could, mate, but I'm on a mission. I could just pop in. I'll probably wave on the way past. Can't get out there. Can't stop for a beer. Got to keep going, mate. What are they? Chance, yes, that is basic exploration. Dave, it's like, no! No! God, no! Okay, that. Very much facepalm. Yeah, that community goal was worth doing. Like, so some of the engineered modules are really worth having, and that is one of them for sure. I've got to say, it's been very useful because it's got it on my Asp Explorer, and it works. It is good. It is helpful. I get places. I do things. It's it is good. Yeah, Dave, that's what I'd go with, yeah. But yeah, that community goal, considering you could slap 2 different bits of engineering on it, and then you could then go and re-engineer one of them. Worth doing. Like, everyone was like, "Oh, do we do this? Can't we re-engineer this particular one?" It's like, yep, you can, because it came with long range and also something else. So Dave, the shard ammo is made from engineering materials, so you can synthesize ammo over on the left-hand side, the right-hand side. Words are hard. Yeah, over on the right-hand panel. That's where you do it. This is a bit of a journey. Here we go. Yeah, so did it come with fast charge? Yes. Yeah, fast charge or long range. And you were able to re-engineer the fast charge for Mass Manager. And that helped. So yeah. Very good. Got a little laugh. My Type 10, Type 9, Type 7, all named after the convoy characters. Rubber Duck, Love Machine, and Pigpen. God. But yeah, deep charge, to be honest, isn't worth it on most builds. You'd rather go Mass Manager as your experimental. So yeah, because it had the experimental that you could then change. That was it, right? There you go. So, difference between Deep Charge and Mass Manager. One for low mass ships, one for high mass ships. Now, it's kind of the balance between fuel as well. Like, you'll spend more time fuel skipping with Deep Charge. And Mass Manager really is overall, it's the one that everyone goes for. Stats off the top of my head, I'm sure Mini would handle that one for us. Mini can tell us what the main difference between the two things are, other than Mass Manager's garbage. Nope, Mass Manager's good, Deep Charge is garbage. I'm reasonably sure that's the case. Or Vortex, yeah, Vortex is right. Thank you for explaining it more than I could find the words to. Oh yeah, Gypsy, Mini loves docking computers. Loves them. He doesn't like docking his own ships. Outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. I don't have the docking computer because it takes too long. Robert, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Adrian, yeah, back in the spaceship. The pirate suit is currently waiting to go back into storage for another time when I need to dress up as a pirate. We will. We don't need to be dressed as pirates all the time, otherwise it loses its impact. That's what I'm going to say. But yeah, I did really enjoy the Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is very good fun. I was playing it the other day, and I picked up a voyage, and I'm going around. I'm looking for these chests full of treasure, and I go to find the chests full of treasure, and I'm digging them up, and I'm digging in, and I find them, and I'm like, yes, buy them on my ship, and then I go back to go and sell them, and I haven't seen a single other ship for the hour that I've been playing, and then suddenly I'm see another ship on the horizon. I'm, oh great, here we go, and I was like, oh, I'll go behind this rock, and it looks like they're going a different way. Came the other way, didn't they? Tony, dude, thank you very much for becoming a member of the channel. You have a new emote that you can use if you like. You're very welcome to do so. But yeah, that was an absolute. It was a waste of an hour, but I enjoyed my time getting to that point. So I consider it not too much of a waste, but it's very much a PvP centric game, and I was on my own in a sloop, which is the smallest ship that you can get, and just bad timing, you know. If I'd gone to starboard instead of port, then I would have missed them completely. They happened to have decided to go round the same way as me. I was like, no, don't do that. Leave me alone. So, yeah, I got done then. So Chance, silent running essentially hides your heat signature. Now, what that'll do is, say if you're smuggling something, you put on silent running, your heat will begin to go up because you've closed all vents and ports basically, and your heat will go up with your ship, but stations won't scan you. So say if you're bringing in illegal goods, you've got like a smuggling mission, or you've been doing a spot of piracy. I think we're going a bit fast. We're going a bit fast here. We're going a bit fast. Yeah, that's it means that they can't scan you. They don't know where you are basically, and from there you're able to come in, dock, and sell your goods at a black market without having to worry about being a criminal, basically. Oh, this is going to miss. This is going to be a rough bit of boosting to get to Prospector's Rest. But yeah, that's basically it. That is the gist of what you use it for. Or, if you are fighting Thargoids, you can use it there for that. Yeah, also, when using Thargoids, you can use silent running in order to, one, confuse them, because they don't know their targeting goes a bit weird when like they can't hit you anymore when you're silent running and your heat signature's gone. Often they're used in conjunction with heat sinks, which if you use them in conjunction with heat sinks, it cools you off, so it ejects the heat basically. Yeah, illegal passengers as well. Dazecraft, yeah, that's the one. Also, if you get caustic damage caused to your ship by Thargoids, you can put silent running on and you can burn it off. But it's really important that you turn it off again once you've done it, because I did it and I left it on and my heat got to like 600%, and it fries your modules. So yeah. Honestly, Stu, I don't know the numbers. Do not know the numbers. Yemeni always has been. It's the meta that people are going for. Chip sent me a build. Which the fact it has no shields, it really weirds me out. I don't know how I feel about it. But yeah, it's with Gauss cannons, and it's supposed to do really well, so that's the thing. Yep, no shields. And he called it Cool Ranch Dorito. So I have no thoughts about that whatsoever. Yeah, Mini, that's your problem. That's your problem. Hull reinforcements. Hey! Is that sizes? Yeah, let's pin that blueprint. Not lightweight, heavy. Right, and now we'll head back over to Shinrata and go from there. Yeah, race, 100%. That's it. Mini, mate, you need to get good. Even I am capable of using Gauss. You need to get good. But yeah, I mentioned it before. Teaching my wife how to play Elite Dangerous is an experience, because I didn't realise quite how complicated it is to do everything. To do everything, and I'm trying to get her to play with the HOTAS as well. So she's using an old X362 Pro that has a slight bit of drift built into it because it's not great. Mini, you say you can, but I'm hearing that you can't because of fixed weapons. So, Randy, no, nah, it's not my thing, bro. Not my thing. I really don't want to go. It's time to go. Just because it's not my thing. Going off and doing like a large exploration journey to get there. Also, whilst having to go to certain places to pick things up that there's minimal chance involved in, unless Frontier have tuned up the amount of these pods that you can find in Stellar Phenomena, which I don't think they have. I don't think it's worth doing. For me, not worth it for me. Luna Downs, and thank you so much for the host. How you doing? And everyone who's just joined and come on in. Hey, how you doing? I'll do my welcome bit. Not ready for that. Hi, I'm Commander Plato. I'm a streamer of Elite Dangerous and some other stuff. I like sci-fi games. I have a kitten called Alfred. He's black, he's cute, he's fluffy. That's pretty much what I got, really. Been playing Elite Dangerous for about 5 years now. Been content creating for almost that length of time too. not super great at it. I always say that I make the mistakes so you don't have to, but hey, how you doing? Welcome. Today we have been running around doing a spot of engineering and some gathering. We're working on finally getting myself a fully sole-purpose built anti-Thargoid fighting ship. So yeah, should be good. But yeah, I don't think any of us particularly want to go and head over to there to go and do that. That's definitely not going to be my thing. Alfred is once again, Kuro, asleep on the bed. I assume I'm going to have to go and grab him in a minute, aren't I, to show him off. He has been absolutely crazy. We're just kind of waiting for him to get big enough that we can go and get him castrated, for lack of a better word. Send him over to the health spa, as it were. Patrick, cat camera. Yeah, I could do it. But the problem is that in my past experience, because we did a cat cam with Clive, which is my old cat, did that for a while, and he just wouldn't. He just wouldn't stay still. It's like as soon as, because we used to do this thing called Cat on the Sofa, and there was a YouTube channel out there called Cat on the Sofa, and I would just basically stream my flat all the time of him on the sofa sleeping, and that was the idea behind it. Hit go and carry on about my day, and it's just a cat sat on the sofa, and that was it. That was the idea behind it. You see a bit of the window and somebody's cat tree, and he then stopped sleeping on the sofa, and it's like, dude, you've ruined this really good thing that we created. Why would you do that? But yeah, that was classic. But yeah, it is. It's the Alfred time slot of the stream. Someone has asked what he's up to. He's been sleeping for a bit. Doc Watson, yeah, nutrient spaying, so get them fixed. I'd say having the snip. Yeah, off to go visit the health spa. The health spa. But apparently last time he went to the vets, because I didn't get to go in, because obviously COVID, couldn't go in, and apparently, according to the veterinary nurse, he sat on her shoulder while she was typing his notes up after having his vaccination, so he didn't care. So he had the jab, and then just sat on her shoulder while she's tapping away like this. He just sat there watching what I was doing. So yeah, he loves doing that. That's his thing. Right, we'll switch over to that, so I remember what I'm doing. But right, I'm gonna grab Alfred. Hey, buddy. Yeah, it is. It's time. People want to see you and see how much you've grown again. Alfred he's growing rapidly, I think. Got me. There you go. Look, you're almost cat-sized now, aren't you? Yeah, you're almost cat-sized. Yeah, mate. You are, yeah. So, he... I don't know if you can tell, actually. Scratched my lip this morning, running around. Stealth cat. Stealth cat. But yeah, it's Alfred. He is cute. He takes being manhandled quite well. But yeah, he's just grown so much. I put him up on my shoulder. He won't stay there for long. Nope, there he is. He's grumpy because I've just woken him up to do that. he's fast asleep. But yeah, that's Alfred. That's my guy. He actually has stripes. He actually has these like he's tabby almost, but black. But it's like two different shades of black. So he's got his mainly one colour, and then he's got stripes that are a slightly darker shade of black. But yeah, right, remote workshop. We're now into hull reinforcements. We'll get through this. But yeah, it doesn't stay still for long. I know we're not going to be able to get all of these finished off. But yeah, Matthew, he's grown so much in a really short space of time. But we need him to get 2 kilos. 2 kilos, then he can be fixed. And then once he has been fixed, he should hopefully calm down. Because he is one crazy, crazy boy. He like runs around, jumping around all over the shop. He climbs people. He gets, if I stand there and I'm doing the dishes, he has to be on my shoulder. So he climbs up my back and scratches the absolute crap out of me. It's great fun. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Or maybe not. Yeah, I've got some. I always have some gathering to go and do, so I guess we'll do that on next stream where we go and gather up some stuffs. In particular, the problem is we need all the to quote the good news, the rich stuff, which is going to be pretty hard to find. Things like core dynamic composites, proprietary composites, could be rough to find. And I've got one more. I have to add it to the shopping list, is what I have to do. Oh no, Minnie, you've got a place for that? You've got a place for proprietary composites? Or do I actually have to go and sit at a res site and pick on some heavy hitters? Yeah, Van, that'd be bad, wouldn't it? That'd be awful if that was the solution for hyperactive boys, because that would just be every boy. The race would die out very quickly. Very quickly indeed. Right, let's got stats. Where are we at? Shield health is the same, of course it is. Armor health, oh god, so close. Mini, yeah, and core dynamics as well, because I think it's going to need to be combat. I think that's going to be the way forward, or the way backwards, or a way. It'd need to be that, I think. I think that'd be either one. Yeah, look, actually the armor resistance is now really nice across the board, so that's good. Yeah, Gypsy, thought so. Thought that might be the case. But we do get plenty of anacondas spawn in Hilla, so that should be good. Actually, another way to do it would be for maybe trying to think the best way to do it might be to actually take some of the high risk pirate assassination missions, those types of things. But that's something to think about. Material traders, yeah. The problem is, Messinov, is that we're trading up, which means we don't do very well. So we'll have to stock up. So core dynamics composites, proprietary composites, Federation election none, high grade Federation systems. Guess that's what we'll have to do. Right, I am going to call time for the stream there, though, guys, because I'm starting to get a bit of a sore throat. So I have to rest my voice every now and then so that it chills its beans out. So we are going to raid someone over on Twitch. I'm going to have a quick look to see who is streaming at the moment, so we can pick someone who we know we like. Because I wouldn't pick someone who I don't like. That's a bit weird. That'd be really weird, wouldn't it? Let me just go and raid someone who I don't like. Right, we're going to go for... you know, it's a Thursday, so we're going to raid Unusual Cupcake, because we always raid Unusual Cupcake on a Thursday. Why the devil not? So, she's going to be showing you guys how to make crap tons of money and actually get some decent engineering materials from bounty hunting and doing some bounty hunting missions, which should be quite a good one. So, I will say, oh shit, when am I back? Today's Thursday, so probably Monday will be the next stream, as I typically don't stream over the weekend. Mrs. Plater does though, and you're welcome to go and follow her, and we can encourage her to keep playing and trying to improve in Elite Dangerous, and also you can support her other stuff too. That's a good idea, which is KP_paints on Twitch, which I really should have a command for, but I don't by now. Honestly, at this point, it's ridiculous I don't. So, everyone on YouTube, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the like button on the way out. And I will see you next time. Everyone on Twitch, hold on, because we are gonna do the raid stuff. So, like I say, once again, thank you very much for watching. Commander Plater, out.